Hey everyone, this is my guide this week for the Nicholas the Traveler gifts. This week we need to get 15 Intricate Grawl Necklaces for Nicholas the Traveler to get the 5 gifts. We need to do this in Port Sledge. This is in the Prophecies, so this is right along the main story. This one should be super accessible. You might not have, so you'll probably have Draknar's Forge. If you go south out of Draknar's Forge, you can get to this Port Sledge. This is a very easy walk down here. And then we just step outside, and then these Grawls are a very easy farm. So I've been doing this one very, very low damage. There's probably even, if you don't want to do I use the Signet of Spirits Ritualist. This one, there's probably even better options to do more damage on this one, just from how little damage you're taking from the Grawls. This is a very, very low damage farm, very easy. Just head up here, there's a quick little loop we do. There's a bunch of crawls we do. We do the normal difficulty. Let me grab there we go. And then we'll just get a pack here. There we go. Usually once they start attacking the spirits, they're not switching targets. Sometimes you'll have where casters will try and cast spells on you or whatever, and I wasn't seeing any of that with this one, so I could attack any mobs, and they were usually just only hitting spirits. And then I could even pull quite a lot at a time, honestly. So, check a favor. Yeah. But we've got a whole party of like 7. We just lost our first spirit. That's pretty good. A little bit of curse going on. Yeah, there we go. These drop also quite a lot. When I was doing my trial run, I got 9 on my run. So we'll see how many we get on this one. But these are very, very common drop. So you do have to get the 15 this week, but they drop pretty common, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, yeah, there's another one. Yeah, I would do this, and I would do a group of this and go pick up like just groups of necklaces at a time. Oh, it's great. There we go, there's 3. Yeah, I'd estimate you only have to do this path once or twice this week, is what I was thinking. Continue up here. And then we can do, we can't loot any of this stuff up on that cliff yet. We have to go up around to get it. So we can get it, but we can just clear the path like this. We'll get to all those mobs. And they're just wanding the spirits, they're just mailing the spirits. I'm just kind of standing here. I gotta be auto attacking a little bit better, but yeah, this is there would be times I would like just leave the spirits and come back, and everything would be dead, and I'm just standing there. Like, this is very chill. Let's see, we got a big group here. So there might be yeah, you can probably do like different builds that do higher DPS, but I like my Ritualist. I like the Ritualist vibe, but. We do have, looks like a monk boss. Let's see if we have enough DPS to knock it down. I think we do. Usually in Prophecies they keep themselves alive better, but usually Prophecies, monk bosses are kind of pushovers. We'll see. There's 4. I did start with the 1 Grawl necklace. We're up to 4 already. Just under 5 minutes so far. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, working on just a few more here. Let's see. There's a boss up there. We'll get to them later. And you can honestly, yeah, if this monk boss is, like, if you get an unlucky roll, you have this, you can even reset if you want. But even still, that wasn't too bad for a monk boss. And these don't, they don't do a lot of enemy healing either. That was a boss obviously, that was the healing, but all these mobs are just kind of falling over. And then I gotta remember how to get up there. Yeah, there we go. Right over here to the left. There's a tiny little path here. Oh, no? I swear I made it here. Yeah. Yep. That'll get you. Watch for that path right here. That's a little particular. Okay. I'm using the soul reaping for the weapon, the soul reaping bonus, and then the adept and the ANA aptitude, not attitude. I like to do the spirits. I like to do the extra spirits, the Gaze of Fury. It's really easy once you get a little practice on it. It's really easy to use that spirit. You just keep all 6 going. I like to have 6, just have a little bit more DPS. Then you get the painful bond going, and it usually does okay. But these mobs do very, very, very small amounts of damage. I was able to start a cupcake, and I was actually just running through here, and they couldn't even. Yeah, very, very low damage farm this time. One more. Red shrine right there if we need it. See if we get a few more drops. So far so good. I think we're about halfway done, maybe even a little over halfway done actually. So this one could be about 10 minutes, maybe a little over 10 minutes for the whole thing. Let's see. Alright, and okay. Yeah, these are just kind of falling over. Then we can go in work towards that boss right there. This is that cliff section. No more drops yet though. Okay. Reset the spirits. Okay. Yeah, this would be a very good week for just kind of trying something where you group them up, or yeah, I think there's dervish builds. Go group all these up. Still not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Oh, we got a poison on us. Okay. The ranger boss does that. I think there is one of each kind of boss in this area. And it will rotate between them. rotate the spawn locations. Okay, I like to hit. I like to get the easy bosses too. Sometimes the monks are rough, but like this ranger might give us 2 of the necklaces. Sometimes I can drop the 2 at a time. I like to see that. Did get that earlier. I was doing a run. Okay. I'll keep up the, usually for bosses, keep up the painful bond. Try and keep that the 100% uptime. That'll help you knock over the bosses. Nice. We got 1. We didn't get 2, we got 1. Okay. And a little bit of final path down here. Yeah, this one's great. This one's easy. You can go, there's like 2 more mobs over that way towards Darknar's Forge. You don't need to go get those. I don't think. So there's like 2 more over there. And then over here on the mini-map, this bottom right area was the Azures, or the Azure Ghosts that will pop up. So you don't need to worry about those either. So you just this path and then reset. So you can reset right there. There are 2 more bosses up top here, which we'll go grab. But I'd say, like, maybe if you're doing this and you haven't got your monk yet, and then you realize that your monk is one of the last 2 up here, maybe that's a good time to reset, so to speak. Yeah, let's go and get these last ones. Alright. Thank you for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the video, and mention the algorithm, and thank you to the audience for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Oh, there's that boss right there. Okay. And there, that's pretty good. We're 6 on this. Yeah. That's alright. That's pretty good. This is an easy farm. This is an easy farm. I could even be better with my hexes too. I'm just watching my mana a little bit. There we go. That's 7 on this run. Nice. So I think the other full clear I got 9. So we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty solid odds. Sometimes you can have ones or other times where you're really dry on some clears, and this is not one of those runs, not one of those farms. This one should be dropping all the time. Necromancer boss here, looks like. We'll go grab that chest. As far as Nick himself, Nick is also in the zone too. Nick is very easy this week. He's right in the same area too, so you can even run to him without even, I don't think you have to get to any mobs to get to him either. Very easy. Keep up the hex on the boss and they'll knock over. There we go. Thought I got one with that necromancer gear, but no. So 8 on this run so far. And then this is the last pull here, and there's a boss here. These last 10 or so moves. 9 moves. These 3 are separate. We'll do them first. Oh, they walked into us. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't even think I actually saw my health go below half on this farm. This was super easy. Keep up a little bit of the Spirit Rift. This is after a delay, it does a big old chunk of lightning damage and AoE, so it's good for the melee if they're all grouped up like this. As long as they're not separating, which usually on normal difficulty they're not smart enough to run out of that, so to speak. They'll run out of other AoEs, but that Spirit Rift hits pretty well as long as you line up correctly. Okay, warrior boss, and we're about there. Ooh, there we go. So that's 9 on this run. Let's see if the boss does the double. What do you think? Think you'll do the double? Okay. And let's see. Oh, it did the double. No way. I did not plan that. That's so cool. That's another lucky run. That's awesome. That's 11 on this run. So, and Nick is right down here. So that's about it. Nick was right over here. I think it'll take me about a minute to get there. It's right here. It's 15 total, so I don't have quite enough. But I wanted to show where he was. Oh, and there's some more Grawls too. Nick should be right down here. There he is. Nice. We'll do these, so these ones, I didn't even summon the spirits late, doesn't even matter. Okay. Heck yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Alright. We'll go have a quick chat with him. We'll call it there. That was cool that we got it too on the boss though. That was awesome. That was awesome. I appreciated that a lot. Okay, and then right over here, talk to Nick, and then we'll turn these in right there. All right, there you go, everyone. You can do so it's 15, so I gotta get 3 more, and we'll call it there. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Until next time.